Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Jose García, your host, and today I bring you the unboxing of a game called Shadowfist. This is a bit of a blast from the past because Shadowfist graced our tables for the first time in 2012. But it's still going and a few more things. But, as usual, we need to know if this game is worth the amount of money that you have to pay to get your hands on it. Well, I'm about to show you. Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. You may be wondering why I'm talking about a game that came out in 2012, which is, as board games go, that's a very, very long time ago. Well, the reason is because they, and with they, I mean the people who have got the license now, are planning on a re-release of Shadowfist and redesigning a little bit, ironing a few things that weren't really working here and there, and relaunched the game with new artwork and new production values. And they told me, well, why don't you take a look at this, and so you can tell us what you think, so we know what to improve in the future. And that's what I'm going to do. So this is not a review of the game. That will be done in the hopefully not too distant future, as long and as soon as I can get back to play games with my friends. But meanwhile, let's take a look at what this Shadowfist was like when it was out. It's meant to be taking place in Hong Kong. So we're meant to be having this Asian, Chinese feel to the whole decoration and the whole of the game, which should be really good fun. Now, if we take a look at the cover, though, we see that there is a big mix of things in here. The illustration, to me, is not holding an awful lot of water, to be perfectly honest. I am not particularly keen on this sort of poses, and it just doesn't really ring a bell anymore. It needs upgrading quite a lot, although the whole feel is very Chinese, no doubt. But things like, for instance, this, it really took us, and with us I mean me and my husband, about 5 minutes to decipher that this is combat in Kowloon. It's very difficult to read, very, very hard. And I get the retaining the atmosphere, the feel, the culture the game is meant to be developing itself in. I get it, but not at the expense of readability, especially with people with my disability, with dyslexia. So what's inside? Well, behind, the graphic design and the back of the box is lacking an awful lot, because there is barely anything here to actually sell me the game. It's just 4 rather small cards and an awful lot of very difficult to read wording. Maybe, perhaps, no, thank you. Tell me a little bit less about the game and show me a little bit more about the game, because this is going to sell the game at stores. So tell me more. The game is 3 to 4 players. It takes between 45 and 90 minutes to play, age 12 or older. What is inside the box? So I have no idea what the new box is going to be like, so I'm not going to, criticize this too much, because it's just a standard kind of cardboard box. Inside we get, firstly, the instructions manual, the rule book, which is ouchy worthy, very ouchy. There is a lot of words in here and not a lot of space. Okay, this is going to, why 2 squares inside? Who designed this? Sorry, but rectangle inside a rectangle? What? Yeah, very worthy. This is, I'm gonna take some videos to actually learn how to play it. There is a lot in here. Wow, okay. Restrictions on both feasibility. Okay, to the new people, simplification is key. I mean, this is off-putting. Seriously. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 large playmats. There is an awful lot of green in this playmat, so I'm going to have to be very careful as to how I... And, you know, I would absolutely love this if I were 12 and not gay. But, no, thank you. No, and the printing is absolutely awful. There's pixelation absolutely everywhere. What is this? I mean, did they just extrapolate this in Photoshop to this size and print it like that? No, this is so horrible. And I can't read this. Don't do that. Oh my god, don't do that. This is driving me absolutely insane. Just by looking at it. Okay, no, big no. No, that's it. I don't want to talk about it. No. Cards. Let's take a look at the cards. Ooh, that was upsetting. I'm so glad that the new people are, you know, looking for ideas how to do this, because how? What the hell? Anyway, oh, you humans. Right, cards. The material of the cards is very normal. There's nothing absolutely to it. The illustrations are going to need a lot of rework. And there's a massive disparity in the font size between cards, which is a bit weird. It makes it really difficult to read that event. Not just to mention that the illustration is horrible, but some of the illustrations are actually pretty good. And these Life in the Fast Lane, Final Brawl, they're slightly easier to read, which I like. But yeah, the artwork needs a lot of rethinking. A lot of rethinking. I mean, oh goodness. This is painful. I'm sorry. I don't normally am that harsh on games usually. And I know that this has nothing to do with how the game plays. But some of these illustrations are genuinely painful to look at. This is going to need an awful lot of redoing. And it comes with not 1, but 2, 3, and 4 decks. Okay, that's it. However, there's absolutely nowhere in the box where to hold the decks. So get my point? For a good box on how to store decks, check Sentinels of the Multiverse, or, you know, Apocrypha is brilliant, very, very good. Look at Apocrypha, love it. Mike Selinker did amazing work there. And then we have 2 little baggies with chits made of wood. Okay, this is interesting because this is actually fun. No, they don't smell anymore. These have been laser carved tokens, which is actually fun. I like these. I like these cheats. These tokens are good. They are very solid. It's pretty obvious what they are. These less so. I mean, I can see the silhouette of the logo of the game. Can you see that there? but it's kind of packing too much into a small space. And considering that you have some really cool icons in here already, why didn't you use them? That would have made a lot more sense. A lot. So, am I impressed by this game? No. No, I'm sorry, but no. The rules look incredibly difficult to read. Those play mats are just absolutely useless to me. The artwork needs a huge amount of refreshment. So, the new owners have a ton of work ahead of them. I know that the game is meant to play pretty nicely, so I'm looking forward to watching a few videos, because reading this is gonna take me a week. I'm not kidding. Come on. This is just I mean, this is gonna take me an awful long time to read. No, it's just not inviting at all. And I know there aren't that many pages, but I'm just so glad this is going to see a whole revamp, and I very much look forward to talking to to the redesigners and see what they're gonna do with it. But right now, no, sorry. I'm not really usually that harsh. I tend to look for the good things instead of the bad things in games, but ouch. Sorry. Thank you for watching. If you've actually managed to do it this far, really appreciate you being here. And sorry, I just need to go and wash my eyes with bleach. I'll talk to you very soon. Take care.